Good morning. I just want to show you the car. It's 5:15 in the morning on how I slept in it. And I had to get the huge coffee today. Oh, I gotta open the door. Hold on. So I slept with my head here. I have my pillow and blanket, and I just started tossing things over. And I'm supposed to be the keeper of the plants. And yeah, at one point, I don't know what happened to her. But yeah, so now I gotta put it all back together so I can drive. Not fun. Oops. Do not keep me in charge of your plants. And I'm gonna show you. You see that garbage can? I'm gonna tell you a story in just a minute. But look at how pretty it is. Those clouds. All right, I have to get gas. Okay, ready to get on the road. It's like 5:45. And I just filled the tank. It's funny, it only took like half a tank to get here. And then when I just filled it up, it was only $33. What a difference. And it's, oh my gosh. Oh, it's $4.56. $4.56 a gallon. But even with that, cost way less than Charlene did. So I guess that's one plus to a car. But I think that's the only plus. So as you can see, I repacked it. At least I know now how to unpack for tonight. But like I said, I thought, oh, maybe I'll switch to a car. I can sleep in the back, No. So the garbage can. So I was finally sound asleep. I was watching that Duggar documentary. And sound asleep. And then all of a sudden, I hear like Megadeth playing at volume 20. And I pop my head up and jump up. And the garbage guy had pulled in front of me, straight in front of me, and was emptying the garbages. I think he does that on purpose. He probably knows there's people sleeping here. But touche, well deserved. And then I thought it was raining really hard. I was back there, I'm like, oh my God. And if you could see the back windshield is wet. Yeah, it was right next to the sprinklers too. So note to self, don't park by a garbage can at Love's. And yeah, I don't know how you stay away from the sprinklers. Maybe park inside instead of by the grass. But I'm very proud because Jesse and Bailey, they stopped and I bought them dinner here. So it was so nice to get to see them again before we're both going to get back on Monday. But they weren't going to be, they're headed right to Bozeman because they're going to spend time in like Yellowstone or something. I don't know. But, and so they had a campsite for tonight, but they weren't going to get there till like 3. And it's like, well, why even go then? And then having to pull into a camp at 3 a.m. Anyway, she texted me at like midnight and she's like, we stayed at a Love's. Because I said, just go stay at a Love's or a Pilot. I said, and they got to walk the dogs. At Love's, they have like a specific place for pets. And so I think I've trained the next generation on how to travel cross country. Okay, well, I'm getting on the road. I got my huge coffee today, and we're just going to start. Ooh, no, that's all I need. Spill that. Okay, we're just going to start driving. So, let's see. Let's see what happens. Sure is pretty, though. It's nice out. Okay, let's get on the road. Oh, I don't have Chuck and Charlie with me. Well, let's go. I got you guys. Get in the back. Let's go. All right, I am in Smelterville. And I pulled over I had to go to the bathroom, and I thought there'd be a gas station, but there isn't one. So I stopped at the grocery outlet, and I got some good deals. But I am going to show you the scenery here. Look at this. There's a Dollar Tree. So it's just 8 a.m., but they weren't kidding when they said they're a bargain outlet. So I got these banana chips, which are usually like a lot of money, probably 20 bucks for something this big. And these were $3.99. And then I got this couscous salad. And something like this would cost a lot of money. That's a lot in there. For $3.99. And then, I know I've never tasted these before. It's water, V8 Sparkling Energy, Lemon Lime, and 2 of these for $1. And then I got some forks, which were 99 cents, or some utensils. So yeah, that was a haul. Come to Schmelterville at the grocery outlet if you want to get a deal. It's so weird because usually when you get off the freeway, that there's a, like a gas station or something. But there's no gas station to be seen right here. And it's interesting. So I'm in the middle of the mountains, as you saw. And I'll turn this around again so you can see. I mean, look at how beautiful. And I wish I could have stopped and taken some pictures or video, because the drive was so beautiful. But yeah, I'm driving and I can't. But it's funny because, the clouds, you can see the clouds hanging in the mountains. They're so low. And, it just brought me back to, I used to go out of my way. I would go miles, 200 miles out of my way just to not go through the mountains because I was so fearful. Or, to go over a bridge. I would stop and have to psych myself up to go, over a bridge. And, when I saw the mountains when I was driving towards them, because the grandness of it all, just seeing the mountains, scared me. But then once you're in the mountains, it's not bad because you're just taking it a little at a time. And the scenery is so beautiful that I think you just forget, that the fear of it all. And so I really did myself a disservice by trying to go around them. But you don't know what you don't know. But I'm telling you, so if you're afraid of like mountains and stuff, and if you plan on doing van life, or like I said, if you're scared, just do it, because that's where all the good stuff is. What they say, on the other side of fear is the best part, and that is definitely the truth. So yeah, it's funny, I've been thinking about that, and now I'm like, wow, I love driving through the mountains. But yeah, so Schmelterville. Okay, I'm gonna eat my couscous salad and eat some of my banana chips. I'm listening to a podcast, and I'm gonna get back on the road. Okay, come on, let's go. beautiful. And then and this is what I've been driving through. It's been amazing. So I made it to a stop. I'm somewhere in Billings, Montana. Yeah, and it's 10 to 8. I think it's really 10 to 7, like my normal time, but it's 10 to 8, or maybe it's, no, now I'm moving back. I don't know. That time zone stuff always screws me up. But anyway, I've been driving a long time. I left at I left by 6 this morning and just had random stops here and there. As you see, I stopped by that little store, and they had a free trout aquarium, it said. So I thought I'd show you what was in there. Yeah, and there weren't that many stops. I had a clip, but it didn't, must not have turned it on or something, before that one with the river and everything. That driving, there weren't any places really to just pull over and see scenery. So yeah, so I pulled off there, and specifically to show you guys that, because I wanted to stop and look too, because when you're driving, you're just like blowing past all this stuff, and some of the mountain stuff, the grass was so beautiful, or the rocks. Yeah, the time when I'm driving, I'm just like looking like, oh my gosh, look at how beautiful that is. But I can't turn the camera on, and I forgot, I'm holding it because I forgot to grab my little stand that I usually have my camera on. But so it's late, I've been driving all day, and I still have quite a ways to go. I'm going to try and put a lot in tomorrow, a lot of driving time again, because Monday I want to get back fairly early. It's funny, it's different when you're driving, like I'm just driving to get the car home, and Jesse and them are going to be home. Jesse and Bailey are going to be home on Monday. So I'm just pushing, and they have each other. They stopped at Yellowstone, and tonight they were stopping at the Tetons. But you know, they have each other, and so both of them drive, and then they drive in the night too. So, you know, they're young. They can do that. Mama's got to rest. So I have to unpack all that stuff again. Although I'll be a little more gentle with the plants tonight. Hopefully they won't die on Jessie. But I'm not taking any responsibility. Don't tell her. Okay, and it's interesting too. Wow. Yeah, how some people can't fathom living in a van. And for me, I'm like, wow, the van is like luxury. Now that you've gotten to just, you don't know until you know, you know? Very wise words from Tracey. But anybody doing car life, I commend, because I couldn't do it. I need more room to like stand up and move around and stuff like that. This would drive me crazy. So, you know, I guess it is all what, you know, floats your boat. And this doesn't float my boat. But I'm glad that I had to do this, or not had to do this. Yeah, I offered to do it. But, you know, again, I thought, oh, I can do a car, and this would be great to, you know, do it and, you know, see. Well, I've seen. I don't want to do it. Nope. Yeah, but it's all about, I guess, perspective and just knowing what you like. And with van life, like I said, no harm, no foul. I just wanted to try van life, and if I didn't like it, I would just sell the van and go back to living in a, you know, in a place. But I love the van. Again, at least for right now, I love the van. I don't love being in a car, or I wouldn't live in a car. And it's not lost on me again that, you know, I do this by choice. Some people have to do this, because they have to do it, because of financial reasons, and I can't even imagine. And so just know that I know, and I'm grateful for how lucky I am that I get to do this and live this life. So, all right. Well, I'm going to bed. I don't know what kind of sleep I'm going to get again, but it's okay. I'll be back soon. And yeah, and I mean, it's fun. And, you know, I enjoy the driving. I just listen to podcasts and, you know, and just kind of think about things. So, all right, I'm going to let you go. And you know what to do. Go out and make an adventure, no matter how big or how small. Like this, maybe just get in your car and drive and see if it's something you like. Maybe borrow somebody's van, maybe rent a van for a week and see if you like it, or a weekend. Because yeah, it's something that you definitely need to know if it's for you or not. Yeah. Okay, go call someone you love, and as Joy says, tell them that you love them, and don't you dare forget your magic. And here's the thing too. You know when I say there's no way to it but through it, that really push yourself, whatever is holding you back, whatever fear is holding you back. Now that I've done this for 2 years, you know, I have no fear about doing this, about driving cross country by myself. And I know I would have before I had pushed myself out of the nest to do van life. And it's given me so much confidence to do so many other things to push myself through, because I know it's just the fear that, not that I'm making up, but that, and I don't even say that it isn't real, because to us it is real. The fear is real. But take baby steps, and if you can move past it, you will see on the other side that it was nothing to worry about to begin with. So just start taking steps maybe to push past some fear. Okay, I will see you in the next one. Bye.